Schönen guten Tag, liebe Leute. Heute aus dem wunderschönen Fort Lauderdale. Wir sind immer noch auf unserem Amerika-Trip und heute ein ganz besonderer Besuch, der mir wirklich am Herzen liegt. Wir sind heute bei REEF AQUARIA Design, die Firma von Jeff Turner, den ich schon seit Jahren kenne, einer unserer liebsten Kunden. Der baut nämlich wahnsinnig tolle Aquarien. Ich war noch nie hier. Endlich haben wir das jetzt mal geschafft, hier vorbeizufahren. Und jetzt werden wir uns mal die Firma angucken. Und dafür haben wir niemand Besseres als Jeff selber. Jeff, come on.
Welcome to America.
Welcome to America. Thank you.
Oh, you're here.
Thank you for having us,
Yes.
and hopefully showing us around and giving us the full tour.
Yeah,
and
we're going to see some very nice aquariums here, and tomorrow some very nice aquariums, and maybe even girls on the beach.
So it's going to be a 2-day long film. Don't get bored. We'll have some fun at night. Let's get in.
Come on in. Yeah, so this is our little building. We have been here now for about a little over 4 years.
Did you get the code on the camera just
That's
for
okay.
later?
Come on, don't worry. We have security. My wife is security. Melissa's security as well.
All right,
so
yeah.
Pleasant, right?
I can imagine her having a shotgun under the counter.
Don't be surprised. She has one in her desk. I renovated the entire space, everything from scratch. Put this jellyfish aquarium in. This is a see-through, double chrysal. And that was the first aquarium in the building. And then eventually we built the big REEF aquarium. That is 2,000 gallons of total actual water operating. And all of the corals in there we've grown in our building in our aquaculture lab in the back.
Oh, you have an aquaculture lab in the back as well?
Yeah, of course. The top secret stuff. I show you the whole thing. Even the filtration. I show you the secrets. So a little bit of filters. Just simple biological filters. Basically a sump, some ChemiPure Blue is very good for the water for the jellyfish. There's a sulfur denitrator, Deltec protein skimmer. There's a little algal turf scrubber, a couple of pumps and motors, DI filters, and it's a double chrysal, so the water is doing the double chrysal. Did you know that the Germans invented the chrysal?
I don't know who did.
Yes,
but
it's true.
Jeff hat das gesamte Gebäude hier komplett sozusagen neu aufgebaut. Dieses Quallenaquarium, der Doppelkreisel, ist das erste Aquarium, was hier drin gewesen ist. Alle die Korallen, die in dem großen Becken drin sind, 8 Kubikmeter, sind hier in dem hauseigenen Bereich gezüchtet worden. Wir haben also auch eine Aquakulturecke, die werden wir hoffentlich auch zu sehen bekommen. Und daher kommen die ganzen Korallen, sind hier so lange gewachsen. Das Becken ist jetzt seit 5 Jahren hier, ist mit Macrorocks aufgebaut, finde ich total super, habe ich selber auch benutzt.
In the building we have the custom aquarium company, which is REEF AQUARIA Design. This is our book that we have. I built 5,000 copies. We have the ChemiPure, which is the #1 filtration media brand in this hemisphere, in North America. In Germany, Chemi doesn't mean good, but it's a beautiful product. And then the jellyfish business, which is our little jellyfish aquariums. The desktop jellyfish is a 2-gallon. We have a 5-gallon. And we sell and ship those as a consumer product all across North America.
Nice.
And then, of course, you'll see tomorrow we have a very high caliber, high quality aquarium services and big customs. Big.
I've seen some of your videos when you're putting up videos on your Instagram and everything. I mean, those are builds where you have like to block the street for half a day to just put aquariums into the 20th floor.
Well,
whatever.
even
It's
helicopters.
impressive.
There it is right there on the TV. That's the helicopter move. So we delivered an aquarium in downtown Miami for a famous baseball player.
Okay.
And we had to fly the aquarium over the roof and onto the top floor, 53 stories up.
This is crazy.
Yeah, this was crazy. And then when it was flying, my heart is skipping a beat.
I can imagine.
Because I'm thinking, if the tank falls, I don't get paid.
Yeah, well,
it's a big problem.
I hope you got some up front.
Plenty. Yeah, but this is the crazy guy that connected. I talked to the pilot, and then when we were ready, they tested it. This is only one more minute. So they're just doing a test run to get to the top of the building. They wanted to know you know, how we wanted to connect it up to the tank with the straps. Because I bring my own straps, because I own a lot of straps and stuff. And I thought, yeah, you guys just get out of the way, man. Me and the pilot, we got it. So I connected the two straps into there and jumped out of the way, and they took it out. It was pretty cool. There it goes. We took the GoPros.
That's glass, or is
acrylic.
That acrylic?
Most of the jellyfish aquariums are acrylic. Most of the big reef tanks are glass. But the really big ones, of course, have acrylic windows. They're FRP or solid acrylic.
But you build a lot glass aquariums, right? I mean, mostly the systems glass. You're putting in is glass, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Also eines der spannendsten Projekte war natürlich sozusagen mit einem Hubschrauber das Aquarium von oben wirklich mitten in Miami in die Wohnung reinzubringen beim Kunden. Das sind, ich meine, man kann sich vorstellen, wenn man schwebende Lasten einfach über den Straßen von Miami hat, was das für ein Aufwand ist. Das heißt, die müssen, die Polizei muss die Straßen sperren und es müssen wahrscheinlich, keine Ahnung, kiloweise Genehmigungspapiere irgendwie ausgefüllt werden. Also super, super spannend. Das Aquarium war Plexiglas. Die meisten Becken, die Jeff baut, sind aus Glas. Also er ist ein Fanatiker auch von großen Glasaquarien, die aber alle in einer absoluten Wahnsinnsqualität gebaut werden. Wir werden da sicherlich gleich noch was von sehen.
The thing with the acrylic, when I build a jellyfish aquarium in acrylic, I can have the curves, the baffle walls. You can see the top, it's acrylic there. And then the penetrations in the bottom too to create the double chrysal. Plus acrylic and jellyfish, that's all that's there. There's no rocks, there's no anything, just plastic, biological. A lot of jellyfish aquariums, I have one on South Beach that's 2 stories tall, cylinder, through the floor. It's very confidential, I can't show videos of it, but it's beautiful, unbelievable. We can't see that one. I have to give you the Men in Black pen.
All right.
Okay.
Well.
Let's go look here. So this aquarium now, it's going to the blue lights, of course, because it's the end of the day. And all of this is aquacultured, every coral in the aquarium. It's been running now about 3 years and 3.5 years now. And all from frags, everything from frags.
Nice.
And
I see you have a very nice flow pump in that.
You see, we have this flow cannon. I don't know who manufactures that.
No idea.
It works.
I wouldn't buy it. It all looks like titanium, and you can't.
No, what I did when I got it in, I thought it was the new motor for my boat.
I
put it on the boat, but the boat only went 2 miles an hour.
You should get the bigger one. I heard they do bigger ones as well.
It'll go faster?
Yeah,
the boat will go faster.
It'll go faster.
Okay. So let me show you the techniques inside. We'll go inside here, and this type of stuff I come up with while I'm sleeping. I'm taking a nap, I have a nightmare, I'm like, oh, I have to do filtration techniques again, oh no.
But putting that much, that clean into a small space like this is impressive work. I mean, we all know what it looks like underneath some tanks sometimes.
Oh, it's a dangerous, sometimes people do a lot of dangerous things. This is a glass sump that I built myself, then I put PVC just to clean it up, make it protected a little bit, you know, from the glass.
Yep.
And then there's a big sump under the aquarium that I glued together to make a much more larger filtration area. Of course, we have the Deltec fleece filter, the CRTT, this is the 10,000, I believe. This is the 7i, which has the Abyzz motor on it here.
Right.
So we have the Abyzz running. He had beautiful protein scum today. I don't know why they clean it, but we have to clean it. And then some algae scrubbers, the Tritons. There's the dose heads up here. All of this here is the different calcium alkalinity, magnesium. I'm dosing 10.3 gallons of makeup water at night, which is Kalkwasser. Okay. At night, over the whole 11 hours, it doses 10.3 gallons. That's total evaporation each day. Okay,
so you're replacing all the evaporation with Kalkwasser.
And then in here is the secret weapon. Automatic food.
Automatic food?
The fish are hungry. They have to eat. You have to feed the fish.
So you're dosing that with dosing pumps and you keep it refrigerated?
Yeah. And sometimes we even put beer in the cooler.
Das Gebäude hier ist natürlich einerseits ein Planungsbüro für die Firma REEF AQUARIA Design, aber es sind natürlich auch noch die anderen Firmen vertreten. Das heißt, es kommen hier viele Besucher von Ingenieuren über Kunden, über Aquarienbaufirmen, die sich das angucken wollen, wie das geht. Deswegen gibt es hier auch ein paar Muster-Aquarien noch, die sonst eigentlich auf den Messen vertreten sind, aber weil mittlerweile so viele Messen in den USA sind und man das eigentlich gar nicht mehr rechtfertigen kann, diesen Kostenaufwand, wir reden dann immer so über 10.000, 20.000 $, die einfach mal für den Transport von Tieren, Aufbau, Abbau, dieser ganze Aufwand draufgehen, das kann man kaum noch machen, deswegen die Marken sind bekannt und deswegen sieht der Stand dann selber schon etwas geringer aus. Aber Jeff hat dieses tolle Buch und da sind ja die ganzen tollen Projekte drin. Also der Beweis, dass REEF AQUARIA sowas Tolles bauen kann, den gibt's schon.
Das Deltec filtration equipment. We are the distributor for Das Deltec from Germany. It's a very high quality product, and
it is.
We use Deltec in all of our custom projects, and then we sell Deltec, ship Deltec all across the country, and do customer service and spare parts.
All right. REEF AQUARIA Design ist auch der zentrale Distributor in den USA für Firma Deltec. Mein Freund Jan Nils war vor kurzem erst hier, hat sich das alles angeguckt, was die hier machen. Es ist ein Riesenladen und es ist auch ein Riesenlagerhaus, was wir hier sehen. Finde ich total gut. Mit Deltec sind wir gut befreundet. Wir haben diverse Projekte zusammen. Also hier nochmal Grüße an Jan. Und wir gucken uns jetzt mal an, was die alles hier so bauen.
When I came into the building 5 years ago, I went for the tour. Concrete roof, very safe, 9.5 feet above floodplain, full generator. It's a very nice building. So I bought it. Or my wife bought it, I don't know. I put a ramp, hurricane doors, so we can bring the trucks in for hurricanes, or any reason we want. We bring the trucks in, or we bring the trailers to pick up the aquariums and then deliver them out of the building.
But you won't be unroofed by a hurricane?
No,
so
not in this building.
Massive building, okay.
Yeah, it's really serious building. So the ChemiPure is here. That's finished goods. I turned the big ass fan off now because we're getting to the end of the day. You can see I have jellyfish tanks in stock. There's the big gantry. So over here, I show you we built, Joey built this aquarium today.
Okay.
And it's just a glass, three-sided reef tank. This is the Weber glass. Yeah, Weber glass, is that right? Clear glass? Weber glass. How do you say Weber glass?
Oh, that's
Weber.
You mean Starfire?
Yeah.
Weißglas.
Weißglas.
Weißglas, yeah.
Das Weißglas.
Genau.
And three-sided, and then the end is the overflow box. So
right.
Three-sided view. Smaller reef tank, but still glass, of course.
Yeah.
And this, I show you top secret. Come look here. Das new boat engines.
4 of them.
4 of them. This is for my wife's boat.
All right.
She wanted it to go faster, so I had to buy new engines.
Damn. Which ones are they?
400R Mercury.
400, so 12.
400R racing.
Tropic Marine.
Tropic Marine. Oh my gosh, we have the Tropic Marine sea salt.
Okay. Is that because you're distributing that as well?
No, we use it for all of our aquarium. For all the reef tanks, we use Tropic Marine.
Okay.
Some of the jellyfish, I may use other salt, but the Tropic Marine we have very good, excellent results with. We love it.
I mean, it's a superb salt.
Yeah.
We use that as well a lot in Germany. I mean, those are the big brands, Fauna Marine, Tropic Marine.
Right.
And then 2 or 3 other minor brands, but I think they are, I mean, as long as I've been in the aquarium business, I've been using these 2 salts and they're always reliable.
I can remember Tropic Marine from easy 40 years ago.
Yeah.
No problem. Am I that old? Oh, come on, let's go. Well, so I'll show you back here. It's not running. He could photograph, but this is the ChemiPure area where I make all the ChemiPure back here. And this is unfinished goods, and finished goods is over there. But this was the expansion on the building from 2007.
Okay.
And it really worked out super well.
All right, so you're producing all the products for ChemiPure hier.
All of it.
Für die Marke ChemiPure oder die Firma ChemiPure, die Jeff auch besitzt und die machen Filtermedien, Chemie, alles für Wasseraufbereitung. Das wird auch alles hier produziert. Das heißt, hier direkt auf dem Standort werden aus den großen Big Packs sozusagen die Chemikalien entsprechend verarbeitet und dann zusammengepackt, abgefüllt und dann gelagert. Das heißt, hier Rohware, da Fertigware.
We have really good German carbon too. The 08mm carbon is in the super sacks there.
All right.
We do produce all the product in America, but we use good German carbon.
That is good.
So when the line is running, it's all going through the production.
Oh, this is impressive. Like,
yeah, this is serious.
Line.
And then there's the finished cases. So the boys made a skid today, and then this is all bottles right there, and we sell hundreds of thousands of units a year. So it's a really, it's a great brand, and certainly one of the #1 filtration media brands in North America. ChemiPure.
Cool, but this is not available in Germany?
Well,
or Europe,
we were talking to Jan Nels about it. The only difference in Germany is that chemi in Germany has a connotation chemical. It's chemical, and people don't want to use it for their aquariums. So we talked about changing the label to say something else, pure carbon, something of that nature.
All right.
And Jan Nels and I are talking about it now. But that's the main thing in Germany. It doesn't translate well. Top secret.
Top secret? Oh.
Come on in. Jellyfish, spineless and brainless.
Ah, smelly fish.
Smelly fish.
But it's cool in here.
So these are some of my very nice friends. They just spin around. They don't have any brains. They're super cool. Girls like them.
Yeah. And you need a constant supply.
A constant supply.
So do you breed all the jellyfish here?
We breed all the jellyfish here. Once in a while, I'll get some from the ocean for new broodstock, or maybe a bigger one just because I had a bigger display or something. But most of the jellyfish that we get are all produced here. I produce tens of thousands every year. You can see small ones here in different sizes. And one thing to notice is even if this one's very small, that one's a little bigger, they're pretty much the same time they get born.
Okay.
Like you and I, we're shorter guys.
Yeah, I know.
But Toby
is
like a big jellyfish.
And he's even a lot younger. So how does that work?
I don't know, but he must eat a lot of food. More food than us, maybe. That's why he's so tall.
Not right now, though.
Not this week.
But that's the secret.
Uh-oh, here comes the boss. Watch out. Big trouble. So more jellyfish all over. We have very interesting, I developed auto feed systems. Just goes off automatically. Automatic, very nice, very simple. And then that will feed them 5-6 times a day. Usually there's a period of time where they're not getting fed, and then they get fed again. And then you get a few hours, let them digest, and then it gets fed again. Very normal. And different sizes. You can see the very babies here. These are the very tiny ones here, brand new offspring. Then more of them here. And I've been aquaculturing since I told you, well, maybe in high school, I was growing neon gobies. That was 45 years ago.
So you actually know what you're doing.
I have a little experience.
Die Aquarien sind häufig auch mit Quallen gefüllt. Also viele Menschen wollen gerne große Quallenaquarien haben. Das wird auch in Restaurants gerne eingesetzt, in Hotels, hinter Tresen oder Rezeptionen. Die Quallen haben ja eine relativ kurze Lebensdauer nur. Und deswegen müssen diese Aquarien, wenn der Service gemacht wird, auch regelmäßig wieder mit neuen Quallen befüllt werden. Und deshalb brütet Jeff hier sozusagen alle Quallen selber in der Facility. Er ist da seit seinen Schultagen dabei, hat da mit Züchten von Fischen angefangen. 10.000, 20.000 Quallen jedes Jahr, die wieder in die Aquarien reinkommen.
And we have a constant supply for all of our aquariums.
Yeah.
So we may sell the littler ones for the small aquariums, but then when I need a bunch of big ones for a big jellyfish tank, then I'll fatten them up, makes them fat and happy, give them a little Weiss beer, and then they grow bigger fast.
All right, yeah.
And then we put them in the aquarium. You too?
Everybody gets bigger from Weiss beer.
And then that's the life cycle from, you know, the plenial larvae, the polyp, the budding polyp, the ephira, and then to the medusa. So the medusa, the big jellyfish, is really the end of the life cycle.
Right.
And the parents are the little polyps in here. So this is a polyp holding system, and every one of those little white dots is the baby anemone, which is the parent jellyfish. So it's opposite of what you think, but that's where the parents come from. And I have a lot of them. In here, there is 14,788 parents.
You counted or someone else?
No, I can make that up. Rotifers, right? And enriching brine shrimp. And then we enrich brine shrimp outside too. We have heaters, of course, here for enriching the brine shrimp. Then we have thermal breeding systems here where we can lower and bring up the temperature for thermal regulation. But it's very nice. The temperature in here is about, in Fahrenheit, 70 degrees. So Celsius,
23
Celsius. Yeah. Very nice. So this was the first laboratory I built. I'm a mad scientist. Come on. I thought, okay, I need to have laboratories for corals. So I said, okay, we'll do more walk-in coolers but that one is not spray painted. These have interior painting, very nice, different buildings. This one I have some live rock and stuff in. This was the first coral laboratory. The lights are going down now, but you can welcome to walk in. We have the operation tools on the wall for operating in case we have to pull teeth or cut corals, right? Bandsaw down there, and just different coral racks.
Der Traum eines jeden Aquarianers, so viel Platz mal zu haben. Hammer. Also hier wird jeder Zentimeter genutzt und diese Lagerräume sind dann komplett als Kühlräume aufgebaut, sodass die unabhängig von dem Klima außen sind. Denn die Halle selber, die ist natürlich nicht gekühlt und auch nicht geheizt. Heizen braucht man hier nicht. Wir haben draußen aktuell so etwas um die 37 Grad. Das ist schon anstrengend. Wenn man dann hier drin ist und man hat ungefähr 24 Grad, ist einfach fantastisch. Da kann man arbeiten. Und dann einmal diese Vielfalt an Korallen hier. Irre.
So, I was sitting there one day and I thought, you know, maybe I need a German race car, a G3,
Yeah.
GT3,
GT3,
yeah, Porsche, and I
nice.
could go to the Nürburgring and drive fast. And then I thought, no, I should build a coral system. So I built a coral system. Or
Yeah,
GT3, coral system, GT3, coral system.
Well, I might have decided for the GT3 though.
Oh,
Well, no.
okay, this is the coral system. So in here we have 7 different independent systems, 7 of them, right? Soft corals, some wild corals, different corals and rocks from an aquarium. We had a customer who was tenting their house for the termites. So we took in their stuff, their soft corals and their rock from their aquarium. And then you go down further and all of the rest of this is all aquacultured here in the building. So we've grown everything in the building. But again, this has only been running about 2 years.
Okay.
But this system, there's 216 electric outlets, there's 28 flow pumps, there's 14 of the main pumps, there's 56 radion lights up there. There's a lot going on, but this building, electric use is about $300 US a month. That's it, 300. So
Okay.
$10 a day. Very reasonable.
Yeah, absolutely. For what you're doing inside?
Yeah. Very
Absolutely,
reasonable. And
absolutely
it's
good.
air conditioned. The building is air conditioned, not all the water.
Yeah, yeah.
And I have double air conditioner for backup.
It's effective and also good for the staff because if you have to work like hours a day,
yeah.
that you,
But it's beautiful. So the goal, right? Everybody has to have goals. And in English, I'm going to give you the goal. So as we build the business and we build more beautiful reef aquariums, we're going to see we're going to see 2 nice. One is more of a fallow tomorrow, but the big one we're going to see is a reef aquarium. And the idea is to house and grow all of the corals for all of our customers' aquariums from in our production. And then the corals in the customers' aquariums overgrow. And then we frag those out of there and take them back for free.
of course, yeah.
Oh, what a business model.
Yeah,
There we have to translate.
Go ahead.
but I'll do it a nice way. Eins der Ziele ist natürlich, dass man einfach nachhaltig wirklich auch alle seine Kunden selber versorgen kann. Das heißt, mit den Quallen, mit Korallen, mit einem Zubehör, was für den Service gebraucht wird. Denn REEF AQUARIA Design, die verbringen 3 Tage in der Woche bei ihren Kunden, mehrere Stunden jeweils. Das heißt, es wird alles gemacht. Viele Aquarien sind dann eben nicht bei Hobbyisten, sondern nur bei Menschen, die einfach ein wunderschönes Aquarium haben wollen. Das kann man nicht erreichen, wenn man nur einmal die Woche hinfährt oder alle 2 Wochen. Da muss einfach jeder zweite Tag, muss jemand vor Ort sein, alles pflegen, füttern. So, und dann hat man natürlich den Doppeleffekt, dass wenn die Korallen dann gut wachsen beim Kunden, werden die natürlich auch wieder getrimmt. Und die Bruchstücke kommen dann wieder hierher und werden wieder zu großen Korallen. Insofern verbraucht man also auch wenig Rohmaterial.
So when the customer comes and they go, oh, you're building my big aquarium, what can I put in the aquarium? So we come with a design. We're going to do the LPS aquarium, the stone coral, the soft coral aquarium, and they come and they pick the items that they like, and then we can grow those corals while their house is getting built and their house for their fish. Different acroporas, Pasillopora, Stylophora, Montipora, Latipora, Pora. And this is one system, right?
And
The
you're also building all the aquariums from
I
the
built all
like
of
it's
this.
all here?
Every one of these. I personally built every one of these with the boys.
Yeah.
So there was some virus, coronavirus maybe? What was
No,
this? Something happened.
It never existed.
It was a bad cold. And during the whole thing, I thought, oh, well, I want to build this because I don't need a new Porsche. I have a boat. So I drew this, and then we started to build the systems, but they don't go through the door. I tried to come sideways, but I started on that end and kept
Yeah.
It took a few months, but that's okay. There was no emergency.
What I find so impressive is that this doesn't, it looks complex,
Yeah.
but it does not look as if you have already changed out like 50%,
No.
which most people do.
Oh, no.
So when they're setting up systems, they, after half a year, they say, oh, this is broken down, this doesn't work, I have to change that. So this is all like laid out in the same way. You find all the same components at the same space, so it's easy to see whether everything is running.
Well, when we built the first row over there, I said to Buddy and Gio, I said, okay, make all the parts, put them together, but don't glue them. And they go, what do you mean? I said, just make the whole plumbing.
Yeah.
And then we're going to multiply that times 7, which became 14 because there's 2 pumps on each. So that's all we did. Every part is exactly the same size.
Nice. Yeah, that's how
Efficiency.
proper production works. Efficient. Yeah.
Right. And then, even the gluing, even the PVC board afterwards, the kick plates, all of that is important. The structural membranes here, this shit is so solid.
Yeah.
I mean, I can shake it a little bit, but this ain't going anywhere. But I built
Really
this
cool.
for, I think, really the next 10 years. I don't need to change it.
Als dieser Virus kam und Jeff dann überlegt hat, was könnte man denn nun in der Zeit machen und wie könnte ich mein Geschäft noch weiter verbessern, hat er eben diese Aquarien gebaut, hat er alles selber geplant und die Aquarien sind alle so gleich, die haben einfach die ganze Verrohrung zum Beispiel einmal zusammengesteckt, alles einmal gebaut und dann gab es den Auftrag an den, der die Rohre gesägt hat, bau das alles nochmal 14 Mal nach. Und alle Systeme sind auf Millimeter genau gleich hingestellt. Man sieht überall die gleiche Technik an der gleichen Stelle montiert. Das heißt, jeder, der hier reinkommt, sieht sofort auf einen Blick, wenn man das einmal gesehen hat, oh, da leuchtet was rot, da darf nichts rot leuchten. Also es ist sehr übersichtlich, auch wenn es ein sehr komplexer Bereich ist. Also hier sind Dosierstationen, hier sind Algae-Scrubber, alles, was man braucht, um Aquarium zu betreiben und Korallen wachsen zu lassen. Und wenn man sich die Tiere anguckt, die hier auch auswachsen oder größer werden zu Kolonien. Jeff installiert sehr wenige Frags. Das ist ja bei uns auch mittlerweile Mode, dass man einfach nur noch Korallen kauft, die so groß sind. Die Händler klagen zu Recht darüber, dass Kunden nicht mehr investieren wollen, um sich mal eine große Koralle auch mal ins Becken zu stellen, bei entsprechender Beckengröße natürlich. Und das braucht Jeff aber. Wenn man 5000 Gallonen Aquarium baut, dann muss man halt auch größere Korallen einsetzen. Dann kann man nicht anfangen mit kleinen Frags, die man irgendwo hinmacht und sagt den Kunden dann, naja, in 10 Jahren sieht das gut aus. Das muss halt sofort gut aussehen und dann noch besser, wenn es wächst.
So we go into the production facilities. The CNC is covered, table saws, chop saws. You saw the gantry back there, all the PVC parts, the valves, more parts, and some production tanks here. New boat seats are right there.
It all looks so tidy.
It's tidy. We try to be tidy.
It does look tidy every
tidy.
day, or you did that for us?
No, every
because
day.
It's, I mean, not even behind the corners.
We have a whip. And here is a brand new jellyfish aquarium cylinder. So it's a special design that I have, and it'll keep the jellyfish suspended in a cylinder.
All right.
This is going into a residence on the 8th floor in South Miami. Oh, and here is the Liberty Bell. Oh my God!
Wow. So, that means everybody can go home, or?
It's the lunch bell.
All right.
It's a 1925 U.S. lighthouse station from government cut, weighs 225 pounds, found by a diver buddy of mine in 1971. It probably went down in the 26 hurricane in Miami. But he found it in the ocean, struck it, put a line through it, pulled it up on the cleat, drove it to the boat ramp because it was too heavy to pull in. Drove it to the boat ramp, tied it to his truck, drug it out, and then found another big guy like me and Alex.
Right.
Guys, picked it up, threw it in the truck, and it sat at his house, and I bought it for $100. In 1985,
nice.
I bought that. $100.
That is nice.
It's bronze. Some clocks here. Oh, the target practice again. Now,
right.
This was a long time ago, 2011.
Well, that's a very small caliber.
Yeah, 380. I'm packing only a 9mm now. And then my little office here. Oh, my discus are going to sleep. Have a seat, Alex. This is my office. My wife stuck me in the back here in the building because I talk too much. So she said, get in the back. You have your office in the back. My office is in the front. And Chris and I, okay, so you guys want to buy an aquarium, huh?
Yes.
You have the checkbook? In this little box here is about 40,000 images that I've had digitized from all the slides and film. And the funny thing about me is I have a photographic memory. So I can look at a photo and give you a good range of when it was, what it was, where it was, and give you names associated with it. Pretty close on dates. I can't give you the month or the day, but I give you a range of years. But I probably have I'm going to tell you right now, the #1 grouping of images of aquariums in North America by far, going back to the 50s. So that's on my do list. That's why the new TV is there. And I'll sit here and literally go and tag and drag photos. That's one of my tasks.
That's a
it's an ambitious
really
task.
long days then.
But the wall outside coming down the hallway, the plan will go from the 50s to current, and I'm going to go and put those on metal and put tags on them and show just a lot of history. Because when we have, for that business, not the consumer business, but when people come in and they see that many years of doing it, they're like, oh, this is a real company. We're a real company.
You said you started when you were like 7 years old, when you built your first fish tank?
Yes.
Together with your dad?
Yep.
And you glued that together
with
yourself?
Glass and silicone. Yep.
And got your first fish?
Yeah.
7 years.
54 years ago.
That's impressive.
That's why I'm losing all of my hair.
What do you think? How many tanks have you built in your life?
I've built at least, I'm going to tell you right now, at least 5,000 aquariums through my life.
Wow. Jeff, awesome visit. I'm amazed by what you've achieved and what you're doing and all those fantastic systems. And I'm really looking forward to tomorrow when we're going to see some secret stuff.
Tomorrow is going to be top secret. Maybe we can let Toby do some video. We'll see.
Oh, we will hope so. And if so, just make sure that you subscribe and that you have that little bell notifier on so you don't miss that video, because this is going to be awesome. Jeff, thank you so much for today.
Welcome, Alex. Yeah.
It's been a blast, and I hopefully get to visit again the next time in Florida.
And next time we go fishing.
That would be nice.
Okay.
We always plan that. Also Leute, bleibt dran, bis zum nächsten Mal. Wir sehen uns hoffentlich morgen wieder, wenn es dann heißt, wir dürfen was ziemlich Geheimes filmen, wo sonst garantiert keiner reinkommt. Also, seid gespannt, macht's gut.
Like, subscribe, and send us your comments. So there I was in the ocean off of Marathon collecting live rock. Me and a couple boys, it was Brett Cavallero and Julian Sprung. You know Julian
Yeah,
Sprung.
of course, we just visited him.
He was on the boat with me, and we were out there diving, catching live rock. I had a man in the water, Julian was there, we're going through the rock, stacking it in the buckets. An airplane comes by. Wow! And, oh my God, what is this airplane? Comes by again, it's the Marine Patrol, and he had Ray-Bans on. And I could see his Ray-Bans. He was so close. I'm like, what the F is this guy doing? Flies by once, flies by a third time, looking at me. Oh, you must be criminals. And he goes around the lighthouse, stalls behind the back of the lighthouse. The wind, he was so low that he was below the lighthouse. The wind stalled the airplane because he was going so slow. And I heard, and I heard, wah, and he was stalled, and the plane was going like this. And he's pushed the throttle in to try to pull out, and he crashes into the ocean. Yes. The plane sinks to the floor. I said to the guys, okay, empty the boat. It was too rough to take off. The plane was down. There was gas on the surface. So I didn't think, I'm bringing my boat through the waves to go to this airplane. No way. I'm going to swim. So I put the scuba tank on. I took the anchor line because the plane was underwater. I figured the guy was dead. And I get there, and there was another boat nearby, and they go, oh, it's here. And, you know, I had my scuba tank. So I go over, and I get in the water, and I look down, and there's the plane, and the pilot's like this. His eyes are open, mouth is wide open, and like this in the waves.
You're kidding me. Really?
Yeah, he's out. He's dead. And I go in there, I pull the seatbelt out. His ankle is stuck. I rip his ankle out. He's a big guy, like Toby. You know that guy?
Yeah, Toby, I know.
200-pound, big, fat guy.
I wouldn't be able to pull him out.
Right, big guy, 6'1" or so. So I pull him up to the surface, and I go to the other boat that came by. I said, he's dead, and they quoted that in the newspaper. And he lived. So his mother sent me a Christmas card for 3 years. thanking me for saving his
awesome.
life. And then the US government gave me a silver medal. However, now that I know, had I got hurt, I would have got a gold medal. So next time, I will cut myself.
That is rude. Fascinating.